That's out of the stadium!
Let's go! Come on! Something! Come on!
Ah! Swing and a miss!
There's a lot of spun.
Don't throw it wide!
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
The Bomb Squad takes the field tonight, looking to employ the familiar laser-guided precision that saw them through Season 9's AAA campaign and into the waiting arms of Super Mega Baseball's top tier. Opposite them stands AAA's inaugural Goliath. Early successes have solidified them as a five-tool threat in the hunt to build on Season 8's success at the highest level of the game. Jampaladin and his Surfers hang 10 against Kekaiula and the Tack Peas. This is Match of the Week.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's broadcast of the XBL Match of the Week. I'm Floribel, your play-by-play announcer, and with me on color commentary tonight is League Co-Commissioner Dwayne. Dwayne, our matchup tonight has two players in their first season at 90 Ego here in the XBL, and both are making some real noise looking for a spot in the playoffs. How important is tonight's series for Kekaiula and Jampaladin? Yeah, like you said, that first round bye, the top 4 ranked players in the regular season will have a first round bye going into the playoffs. So that is very big if you want to look at, trying to make your playoff run as long as possible, get that good seeding. That is crucial. So Jam definitely going to try to pick up every win that he can, whereas Kekaiula, trying to get into the playoffs right now, hovering right around that 500 area. This could be big for him if he's able to pick up a split or a sweep.
Yeah, absolutely. A win against Jampaladin. Sorry about the technical difficulties, by the way, everybody. I was muted there for a second. But yeah, Jampaladin's looking really, really tough going into the season. Right now at 13-5. That's going to bring me into part of these keys to the game. It's going to be the balanced attack from both teams that's really going to probably show through tonight. And for the winner, mostly, it's going to really be the key that I think helps the most. So whoever has that most balanced approach at the plate and on the mound, who is able to keep their opponent, a bit off step, is going to have a really, really a much better time, I believe.
Oh, definitely. It's going to be crucial to see which of these balanced players comes out ahead first. It's going to be tough for either team to mount a comeback, but they're both very capable of it. We've seen it from Jam. We've seen it from Kek. Both are big fighters here at 90 Ego in the XBL.
Yeah, absolutely. Kek had some late inning magic early in the season. Jam has also had some really great late inning magic along the season as well, so it could come into play here tonight. That definitely will tie into this second key that I bring up, is primetime familiarity, because these two in their AAA heyday, Jam in Season 8 when he was the number 1 overall seed, and Kek going into last season was really strong in the AAA, the number 4 overall seed, I believe, and ended up in the semifinal. They've both been here on the big stage before, cast it in front of all you guys, for the fans, for everybody, so that could play into things tonight. It could not. It's going to be interesting to see how that familiarity works out for both of them. And excuse me.
Sorry, yeah, I was just going to say they're no stranger to the limelight at all.
Not at all, not at all. And they've both had some really, really big moments, and I hope that they provide some more. The final key tonight is going to be those clutch bullpens. Everybody's heard about Jampaladin's quick zoner. He's got other relievers in there as well, if you haven't been able to see them, because he's been so efficient with quick zoner throughout his career. And Kek as well has a couple of relievers that he turns to often. Dylan Elkin, Sergeant Dylan Elkin, and Captain Chris Kyle, who he always goes
Chief
to.
Chris Kyle, yeah.
Chief Chris Kyle, yeah. But those relief aces for both teams are going to play into things huge. I think we'll see them coming into the game a bit early, depending on how things are going, and trying to get some length.
We'll see. The way you say that, I just immediately get flashbacks. He's not playing tonight, but B. Hagen. You know how he likes to pull that starter right out of the gates. I don't think we'll be seeing that from either of these players here before, I want to say, the 5th inning. But it all depends on how those bats get out. Like you said, we're looking at two teams that are very balanced in terms of their attack. Very balanced on the mound and at the plate. So I'm expecting a closely fought battle between these two, but one of them could get out ahead, and getting into that bullpen and trying to get those ace relievers as tired as quickly as possible might be part of the game plan here.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a lot about who's able to tire out, who's able to work counts against these pitching staffs, because they're both so good on the mound, they're both so balanced, and that it's going to be whoever can get the right dip and velocity at the right time. You know what I mean? Get that lowering accuracy and get the ball over the plate at the right time. It's going to be coming down to a needle's edge kind of stuff like that.
And we'll see how it turns out as we get game 1 of tonight's match of the week ready for you. We've got the Tac Peas taking on the Surfers in just a few moments. Stay with us. And here we are loading in to Apple Field, where the TAC Peas will be the home team for game number 1. We apologize for the slight delay there in getting things underway for game number 1 of tonight's match of the week. You can see right here, we were talking earlier about these balanced teams, and look at that right there for their bars that they are opting for. Balanced, right there.
Yeah, right there in front of you, both teams balanced, and I will say that when I made that key, I did not look at either of their bars, and I made that assumption.
Perfect. You saw into the future. You saw this screen in your mind's eye when you're going to... Perfect.
Just how these two play, and it's going to be really, really big tonight for either of them to come out and maybe, sort of break the mold and wake up that offense, I think.
It'll be interesting to see who strikes first in game number 1 here at Apple Field. Mew Cochran to lead things off for the Malibu Surfers up against Jason Faley of the Bombville TAC Peas. Mew Cochran steps up to the plate, batting .329 on the season, 3 homers and 10 ribbies. The first pitch of the game is swung on off the plate, grounded to Lozano at second, picks it up, throws it to first, and that's out number 1, and how this ball game gets going.
Yeah, that's good for Keck. 1 pitch, 1 out. Let's see now if Jam decides to be a little bit more patient, perhaps just wanting to attack something right off the bat.
The 0-1, curveball taken. A bit more patience here in this at-bat from Jam compared to the first pitch swinging. Good fastball, 101 miles per hour there on the inside corner. Brings the count to 1-2. Sticking with the heat. Swung on, gets a piece of it. Lifted into right field. Caught for out number 2. And that'll bring up Pond Nielsen, the big swinger that we knew from AAA in Season 8.
Yeah, Jam not doing too bad, batting .366 with Pond to start things out here through 18 games.
We'll see how she does here with the 2-0 count. Nobody on here with 2 outs. Curveball's going to miss inside, taken all the way. The 3-0. Fastball looking for the corner, gets the call from Blue. Here comes the 3-1. Curveball might be a little bit low, and it is. Pond Nielsen takes it all the way. Surfers have their first base runner of the game for Shoot de Jesus, batting .333 at the moment.
And there's that good eye of Jampaladin. He's been able to really lay off a lot of bad pitches, but he's going to roll one over there for a quick out number 3.
And that is how the inning ends. A good pitch to swing at, just couldn't get the lumber on it. We head now to the bottom of the first. Takpi's turn to try to strike first. David Gray will be batting first here, batting a solid .329 so far this season, up against Ryder Mitchell. First pitch, swing and a miss there. The 0-1. Misses just a bit inside. Mitchell going with the 3 fastball arsenal with the slider and curveball as well for the off speed. That one lifted to center field. The right fielder will take it. Norwest makes the catch for out number 1. Right fielder up to bat now. Check swing there on the pitch outside. Brings the count to 2-0. Mitchell delivers. Swing and a miss there on the high heat. Brings the count to 2-1. Takes that one high. Gets into a hitter's count here. BB prone activates for Mitchell. Check swing. A good pitch there from Mitchell to bring the count full. The payoff pitch. Swung on. It's lifted and it will reach the seats in foul territory. Once again, the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called. A check swing there from Keck. What a pitch there from Jampaladin.
Yeah, what a pitch indeed. That slider just clipping the edge. Not anything Keck could do with it, even if he put a swing on it. It's just an unhittable pitch.
And breaking ball doing wonders so far for Ryder Mitchell. The 2-0 here. Misses just a bit high. Isn't able to find that location for the breaking ball. The 3-0. Taken all the way. That's a strike. The 3-1 with the BB prone activated. Swung on and missed on that 100-mile-per-hour heater. Payoff pitch to Officer. Check swing, and it's another called strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts. Ends the inning for the Takpi's. Surfers up to bat.
Yeah, it's a tough break there for Keck. He looks like he might not have meant to check swing on a couple of those, perhaps. I know he's also one of the few stick swingers in the league, like myself. So we go through that now and again with the check swings. But either way, those are great pitches from Jampaladin. He's able to paint and sequence well. We saw both of these guys work counts, I think, in the first inning, and that's a big part of how things are going to play out tonight.
Both pitchers in the double digits after the first inning, and pitches thrown as that one is swung on and missed. A big strikeout there for Faley. Brings up Dorian Wiggs. 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the second. We're tied at nothing apiece. Curveball, a bit of a lag location, but doesn't change anything. Still a ball. The 1-0 going for the changeup on the corner. Swung on, caught up with it. Sends it into the seats on the left field side. The 1-1 here to Wiggs. Taken just a bit high. The pitch didn't miss by much. Goes for the 2-seamer off the plate. Gets jammed to Chase. Grounds it to Lozano. Picks it up. Throws it to first. That is out number 2.
Yeah, a little bit of weak contact there that Keck's been inducing. That's going to be favorable for him if he can keep it up all night. Jam's been known to hit the ball hard if you leave it over the plate.
We'll see if he gets something to swing at here. The 1-0 was a bit out of the zone. Digs for it. Officer runs in with a sliding effort. Isn't able to come up with it. A 2-out single for the Surfers. He might have had that if he didn't dive.
Yeah, perhaps. I don't know. Just being safe there. Early game, low pressure. You think you're going to get that all the way anyway. Just unfortunate for Keck. That 14% error pops up in a quite untimely position.
And not a good play there if you are a Takpi's fan, hoping that he comes up with that sliding effort. However, he gets him to chase outside of the zone. Does Faley. Picks it up. Throws it to first for out number 3. So Jam gets a runner on first, but isn't able to do anything with him. The Takpi's avoid giving up the first run of the game. 4-5-6 batters due up here. Steve Ockman batting a clean .300 up against Ryder Mitchell, just below a 2.0 ERA.
Yeah, both of these players, like we said in pregame, have impressed in their rookie campaigns in the XBL so far. You can tell by the good offensive stats that both of their respective lineups show throughout as they step in. Good averages, good home runs, lots of runs batted in.
The 2-2 is swung on and lifted to left field. Plenty of time for Nielsen to get under it. Makes the catch for out number 1. Brings up Jacob Frazier, also a good average there, that .315. Only 1 homer so far on the season. Ryder Mitchell now locked in after 4 batters faced. So getting that pitch count up, though. So Keck is doing a good job of taking some pitches. That one is lined towards right field. Smile is able to knock it down. The throw to first, not in time. Just enough speed there out of the box to get to first safely.
Yeah, he's got good speed on that runner. I'm not sure if there's anything Jam could have done there to maybe get that ball there quicker. Perhaps the animation just a little too slow for his liking to get the play done. But that looks like it's going to be 4-6-3, just what the doctor ordered.
The tailor-made double play to get out of the inning. So both Jam and Keck trading singles there in the second inning, but unable to do anything with those runners. We stay tied at nothing apiece going into the top of the third. Pitcher versus pitcher here. Faley pitching to Mitchell. Swing and a miss on the high heat. The 0-1 swung on and fouled back into the netting on the changeup. Two-seamer over the plate. Taken all away. Strike three called. What a pitch.
Yeah, well placed by Keck. Perhaps Jam just thought that was a little high right at the letters, though. Getting it done.
And now it is Faley's turn to be locked in. First pitch swinging on that curveball. Gavalik gets under it, makes the catch for out number 2, brings up Edwin Beck, 2 outs, nobody on. Looking for his first hit of the day. You can see right there the locked-in Jason Faley. Ryder Mitchell also locked in, first pitch swinging, grounded to Hay, picks it up, throws it to Smith at first. That is out number 3. We head to the bottom of the third, bottom of the order, due up for the Tackbees.
Yeah, Keck's getting that soft contact here early. Let's see if he's able to get some hard contact of his own off of Ryder Mitchell. That locked-in status that you've mentioned for both pitchers now is getting dangerous, but these pitch counts rise.
Ooh, swings on the inside pitch, but hits it where they aren't. Mew Cochran has to dive to keep it from escaping the infield. Isn't able to make a play on it, however. So a leadoff single for the bottom of this Tackbees lineup. But here we go, first pitch swinging to Smile, on to second, on to first, the double play.
Yeah, Keck a little eager there. First pitch swinging, just gets one right off the hands. That's exactly what Jam wanted. Got him to roll over nicely.
Mitchell stays locked in here after allowing that base runner to board, but that timely double play on the first pitch swinging keeps him where he is. Pitcher versus pitcher again, as that one is laced into left field. That's a hit for the pitcher of the Tackbees. A 2-out single there. Lineup turns over for Gray.
Always dangerous pitching to those locked-in pitchers. That little extra bit of stats perhaps gets your opponent more motivated to jump on something and try and hit it hard.
Good pitch on the inside corner there, evens up the count, 1-1. The delivery from Mitchell finds the outside corner for strike 2. The 1-2 from Mitchell just a bit high. Gray looking to give the Tackbees some momentum here in the third. Swung on and missed, chasing outside of the zone.
Yeah, I don't think he has a screwball, so I believe that was the two-seam fastball, just tailing on the arm side, going away from Keck. Nothing he could do once he committed to swing. He probably saw it was just way out of his reach.
Good pitching there from Jam in order to get out of that inning. Top of the fourth here, nothing apiece. 3-4-5 batters due up here for the Surfers. Pond Nielsen batting .366. Good curveball at the top of the zone there, called for a strike. The 1-2 from Faley. Low changeup doesn't chase. The 2-2. Swung on and ripped up the middle. That'll be a leadoff hit for Pond Nielsen and the Surfers. Brings up shoot to Jesus.
Yeah, good cleanup hitter for the Surfers. Now he's got good speed on the bases too, does Jampaladin. Let's see if maybe if he exercises that runner. Would be
Faley with the
opportune.
with the locked-in mojo, that upper velo will be a risky send if he tries to do anything of the stealing variety. The 0-2 misses just a bit inside on that two-seamer. Going to go for the low curve, try to get him to chase. He does not. Good patience there from Jam. The 2-2. Called strike 3. A perfectly placed changeup on the outside corner. Ring him up.
I don't think you can find one that's more dug into the corner than that changeup that we just saw. That was absolutely perfect from Keck.
I couldn't buy a better changeup than that right there. Perfect pitching from Keck. Gets behind in the count here, 2-0 against Wendy Smile. Well-placed fastball on the inside corner brings it to 2-1. Runner on first with 1 out here for Wendy Smile and the Surfers. Faley delivers. Swung on towards left field. That could drop on the grass, and it does. Officer plays it on the hop, first and second with 1 out here for the Surfers. They have a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Jam not been hitting the ball hard. Keck been leaving a lot of pitches on the outside portion of the plate, inside portion of the plate where they're tough to reach. So Jam figures why not just, use that soft contact and push it to where they're not hanging out in the field and get some more runners on base. That's how you got to get it done.
Change up in the zone, grounded hard to Frazier, onto Lozano to Smith. A double play will end the inning. So Jam strands a pair of runners there. Heads us to the bottom of the fourth, where the heart of the TACP's lineup is due up.
Yeah, both these players and pitchers have gotten their share of double plays now at very, very crucial moments early in this one.
Keeping it close, keeping it tight. The 1-0. The high pitch called a strike. A good throw there from Mitchell. Chases that one high and inside. Could find grass.
Ooh.
And nobody's able to come up with it. Pond Nielsen plays it on the hop, throws it back into the infield. A leadoff bloop single there for the TACPs. Brings up Tim Officer.
Yeah, right into the Bermuda's Triangle, as many would say. And there goes
First
Keck
pitch
rolling
swinging
over
again. On to Cochran, back to De Jesus. That is another double play. Mojo down there for the number 3 batter, Officer. Steve Ockman takes the first pitch off of the plate for a ball, the 1-0. Swung on with 98 power towards center field. It was a bit on the corner, just as it wasn't able to get enough of it, as Beck catches it in center field for out number 3. Bottom of the Surfers lineup, up to bat.
Yeah, these two chipping away, getting a couple hits. But as we've seen, the rolling over, especially the second base shortstop, has been especially rampant in this one.
And that's at least twice now that we've seen Keck swing at the first pitch after getting a runner on first and hitting into a double play. We've said before that these two teams have both been in the limelight before on Match of the Week and in the postseason. But here, maybe nerves playing a bit into this situation.
Yeah, perhaps nerves, perhaps just aggressiveness at the plate, wanting to jump on something early and, keep those runners moving. But eventually you just have to, slow it down, take a few pitches as Jam works himself a nice walk to start things out here.
Kent Norwest with an excellent at-bat there, working the count full and then taking the high changeup for ball 4. So runner on first with nobody out here for Kurt Richardson. A good pitch there on the outside part of the plate for strike 1 from Faley. The 0-1 catches the outside corner for strike 2. Some good placement here from the starter. The 0-2 tries to find that corner with the two-seamer, doesn't get the call.
Ooh.
Wild pitch, swung on and missed down low. Jam could not lay off of it.
Yeah, perhaps it just ended up right where it needed to be. Keck had no control over it. That's a very, very opportune strikeout for out number 1.
Mitchell staying in the game against Faley here. Gets behind the count 0-2. Check swing on the two-seamer off the plate, doesn't bite. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. What a pitch. Both players bringing their A game right now on the pitching side of the game.
Absolutely. They are dotting these corners. We saw Keck go down looking a couple times from some great pitches from Jam, and now Keck's doing his fair share on the mound. That one's hit hard. High, though, to center. It's going to be caught by David Gray.
Yeah, Jam way underneath that one to center field. Gray makes the catch. That one going to the moon. Got way under that. It was a pitch to swing at, just missed the location there. And I'm sure Jam wishes he got a chance at that one back. As we head now to the bottom of the inning. Here in the bottom of the 5th, it's Frazier up to bat against Mitchell. First pitch off the plate. Brings up the 1-0. The high curve called a strike. Good pitch there. Strike 2 on the outside corner. The 1-2. Swung on and grounded to Smile. Picks it up, throws it to first. That's out number 1.
Nice
Bradley
quick out
Smith.
number 1 for Jam there.
Yeah, Jam trying to keep his starting pitcher's pitch count low here in the bottom of the 5th. Just reaching 50 pitches thrown. Getting behind in the count again here, 2-0. We'll see if Keck is able to do anything with Bradley Smith batting below 100. He drives this one to deep left field. It'll die right in front of the wall. Pond Nielsen making the catch. That was a close swing right there.
Yeah, it looked off the bat almost to be too good to be true. He got the weak contact cue, but it had some velocity heading out there. Just kind of hung up just in front of the wall, like you said, for Jam to make that catch.
Swing and a miss. The 0-2 off the plate got him chasing again. We head to the top of the 6th, still scoreless, but the heart of this Surfers lineup is up to bat here against Faley.
Yeah, still scoreless, but you can feel the intensity rising as this one starts to wear on. Both pitchers now in that 55-60 pitch range. So they're both locked in, but they're starting to lose a little bit of that velo.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in these next few innings as those stats start to come down just a bit. The 1-2 here, going for that outside curveball, froze him. Check swing, but it's called strike 3. Mojo down there. Brings up Pond Nielsen 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Gonna try to do some more, trying to get things rolling here for the Surfers. Try to break this tie scoreless game.
Yeah, these two moving quickly through it as well. Just the way they're able to jump on pitches but not get the results they're needing.
Big swing and a miss there on the high heat from Pond Nielsen. The 2-1 low. Swings, puts some lumber on it. Rolled to Lozano. Picks it up. Throws it to Smith for out number 2. Brings up Shoot to Jesus. Looking for his first hit of the day. Favorable handed matchup for the batter. First pitch in there for a strike. Gets that outside corner. Staying with the heater. The 0-1 is ripped towards right field. That's going to be a base hit. Gavalik's going to try for the 9-3. Not in time.
Yeah, that one was hit hard out there. Any slower of a runner, perhaps he might have the play, but nicely done by Jam to jump on it. I think with 2 strikes, keep the inning rolling.
I'm not sure you can get much lower than that kind of speed we're seeing at first right now. That's pretty sure that's league minimum speed right there.
That's gotta be minimum, yeah.
The 0-2. Big check swing there, just a bit high. The 1-2 here to Smile. Swung on. Smith is able to range over and make the catch before it hits the dirt. Good play right there by the first baseman. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Still scoreless here at Apple Field.
4 hits apiece. Let's see if somebody can add to it. Tech's got that 8-hole hitter, but he has a decent average with him.
Real pitchers duel here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Both teams looking for their first hit. That one right down the middle. Keck just couldn't catch up with it. Swung on and missed. That one misses inside. The 1-2 here from Mitchell. Swung on, weak contact towards third, and a jumping effort there by Wiggs. She isn't able to come up with it. It rolls by her. That'll be a leadoff single here for the tack piece. Jason Faley, we'll see if he stays in the game. Keck's going to take a look.
Yeah, contemplate that decision right now, I think. Ooh, no, he's going to go right. Drop the bunt. Yep. What a bunt, too.
Beauty of a bunt there. Is he safe at first? No, just not enough speed, but successfully moving the runner over. That was an excellent bunt right there.
Absolutely. Even with locked in, he was unable to get it done. But that was as perfect as it comes. Beautiful sacrifice.
Now it's up to Gray to try and get that runner home. Swing and a miss. Chasing that 2-seamer again off the plate. The 1-2. High pitch lays off of it. 1 out here with a runner on second. The tack piece up to bat. The 2-2. Off the plate, doesn't chase that time. Looked like he was chasing all the way. The payoff pitch hit hard on the ground, but gets through the hole into left field. Nielsen picks it up, fires it back into the infield. Runner trying to go for second. They're going to try to do a diddle here to score the run instead. A premature throw there from Jam to the catcher lets the runner advance to second. So now 2 runners in scoring position here for Gavalik.
I think that was the play all along from Keck. I might be reading too much into it, but that was a smart move to just set in the tail runner. Now he's going to try and bumper the run. Jam dives, and it goes foul.
A big foul bunt there. Getting a little look at the tack piece strategy right there. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Got him with the high heat. Jam, I'm sure, very thankful that ball on the bunt rolled foul.
Yeah, all Keck needs to do is make good contact, but Jam able to keep the ball away from him. Nice and high, good high heat. Gets a big strikeout.
Tim Officer tense at the plate, gets ahead in the count 2-0. The curveball in there for a strike. Second and third here, 2 outs, tie ball game. Just a bit high. The 3-1 here to Tim Officer. Curveball not offered at. The payoff pitch. Strike 3 call. Froze him. What a pitch.
What a pitch indeed. Keck just couldn't do anything with it. Like you said, froze him. And now Jam's got his chance to hit. That was the best opportunity we've seen really from either team to score all night.
And as that one is belted to center field, Gray's going to have to hurry to get back there. Makes the catch. That one just felt like it could keep carrying right there, Dwayne.
Yeah, tough. The exit velo looked good off the bat, but it hung up there. A lot of speed on Keck's center fielder, too. So maybe a slower center fielder doesn't quite get there, especially in the deep Apple Field left center area like we see out there. But Keck gets it done.
1-1 here to Norwest, in there for a strike. A good changeup, clips the outside corner. The 1-2. Swung on, belted to deep left field. Officer ranging back, the dive, and the catch in front of the warning track.
What a play. He's tense, too. That's a huge gamble. It could turn into 2, maybe 3 bases if he doesn't make that grab. But Kek, again, just getting it done in the outfield.
Neither of these two players willing to concede an inch. The 1-1 check swing there on the inside. Jason Faley locked in, but stats starting to come down a bit. That two-seamer left over the plate. Belted to deep center field. Gray's going to have to make a play here, and he makes the catch. Way to stay with it, Gray.
What an inning from Kek. I mean, he left a few over the plate there for Jam to hit, but the results just could not quite come for him. Just got underneath him. And we're still scoreless. There's not much more to say than that.
4, 5, 6 batters due up here for the Tack Bees. Following the 7th inning stretch here at Apple Field. Still scoreless, the 0-2. Big check swing there on the two-seamer off the plate. Ryder Mitchell's 80th pitch of the game is looped towards the middle. Cochran with a huge dive. Gets up, throws him out at first. What a play.
That is a big play there. It looked like it was getting through all the way, so a hit stolen right there from Kek. And Jam's still cruising with his starter, 81 pitches.
Both starters still in this game as that one is chased outside of the zone, lifted to Cochran. Out number 2, more action there for the shortstop. Here's Bradley Smith, batting under 100 and tense at the plate. He's done for the day. And John Chapman will come in for the righty-on-lefty matchup. First pitch in there for a strike. Good breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. That one finds the inside corner for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2, swung on and fouled it back, protecting the plate there on a pitch in the zone. The 0-2, swung on and missed, got him chasing down. Great pitch, says Kek, and a thanks from Jampaladin as we head to the top of the 8th, where the lineup will turn over here for the Surfers against the fading Faley. 84 pitches thrown, Ryder Mitchell now on fire. We'll see what happens here. No question about it for Jampaladin. It looks like Mitchell's staying in.
Yeah, both these pitchers have been doing well, like you said, in the 80, 90 pitch range. That one's crushed pretty good by the on-fire pitcher. It's going to go just foul.
We'll see if Jam can get a better pitch to swing at here on this at-bat. The 1-1, he reaches for that curveball. Frazier doesn't go for a dive, and the ball goes by him into the outfield. A lead-off single for the pitcher, Ryder Mitchell. Lineup turns over now. Mew Cochran looking for her first hit of the day.
That's tough when it squeaks under your glove like that. You can see Kek now. He goes to the bullpen. Perhaps the move here in the top of the 8th, get that fresh arm.
And even with the pitcher's spot due up to bat in the bottom of the 8th for the Tack Bees, it is Chris Kyle who gets the call from the bullpen. With a runner on first and nobody out. Still an amazing outing from both of these starting pitchers. That one finds the outside corner for strike 1. The 1-1. Curveball just a bit low. The 2-1 to Cochran. Swing and a miss. Blew it by her at 101 miles per hour. And this could be even faster as K-Man activates for Chris Kyle. No, he goes for the changeup. Jam does not offer. BB Prone now active for Chris Kyle. Protecting the plate there. Swung on and hit into foul territory. And it will just reach the seats. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Got her with 103 miles per hour.
Yeah, you can see there on the power pitch, not the best located fastball as far as the where Kek exactly wanted it, but it didn't matter. It's just too fast for Jam to catch up with.
See if Jim can do anything with this changeup as it is belted to center field. Just got a bit under it. Gray's going to range back, make the catch for out number 2. Runner will retreat there to first. 4-bar pressure situation here for Pond Nielsen. The go-ahead run at first place late in the game here in the top of the 8th inning. Four-seamer on the outside corner, swung on and missed. The 0-1 here to Nielsen, taken for a strike there on the low inside corner. So an 0-2 here now for Nielsen. Two-seamer off the plate, gets some wood on it, floats over Kyle. Lozano's going to have to hurry on the throw to first in time for out number 3.
Oof, I thought for a second they weren't going to get that play done. That was in that weird spot between the mound and second base sometimes where anything can happen, it feels like. But great play by Kek to close the deal.
This is a game of inches right now, Dwayne. We are in the bottom of the 8th inning, still scoreless here in the XBL. We are about halfway through this season, and here are two very formidable players trying to get a one-up over the other. The 2-1, 57 power, swung on, weak contact to left field. Plenty of time for Nielsen to get under it, makes the catch there for out number 1, brings up Lozano.
Yeah, you said it. Neither player wants to give an inch here. I said before the game it's going to be a needle's edge sort of thing that's going to decide this one. And as we're at the bottom of the 8th, still scoreless, I have a feeling that it's going to come true. It could come down to just one run.
Hyder Mitchell still finding those locations. The 1-2 from the on-fire pitcher, swung on, weak contact, reaches out of the zone, but it's over the leaping glove of the third baseman. A one-out single there for the Tackbees brings up Chris Kyle, who should be staying in the game given his, he will be staying in the game. Just how clutch he is as the ace reliever of this Tackbees bullpen, and given the fact that it's still a scoreless game. Tries to go for the bunt, it's a high pitch, drops in front of Richardson, gets the out at first, but moves the runner over to scoring position.
Yeah, that one looked like it was catchable by Jam. I think he thought he had it too. Just drops right in front of the catcher for a good sacrifice for Keck, but it could have been very dangerous.
Mitchell down to locked in and staying in the game with 98 pitches thrown. Big at bat here for David Gray, who gets ahead of the count 3-0. And that one misses high. They walk the leadoff batter. And this could be it for Mitchell. We'll see what Jampaladin does as Josh Gavlik steps in. And it looks like Mitchell is going to, Jampaladin's going to look at his options here. And here he comes. You talked about him before the game. Quick zoner with that 0.79 ERA.
Yeah, this is the guy Keck's going to need to find a breakthrough against. Well-placed fastball to start things out by Jam.
Followed up by another. A quick 0-2 here. K-Man activated for quick zoner. That pitch taken all the way 103 miles per hour just off the plate. That one fouled off. The 1-2 here to Gavlik, swung on and missed. Got him chasing off the plate.
He had 92-mile-an-hour slider. There's not a lot you can do with that. You have to just try and, be quick with the hands, quick with the stick, get it there, but Keck unable to do so. And now he's going to have to pitch here in the 9th.
And if Keck wants to win game number 1 of this match of the week, he is going to have to walk it off. Here in the top of the 9th, still scoreless between the Surfers and the Tackbees. The movement on that curveball called strike. The 1-1 weak contact towards right field. That could get down. Gavlik is able to slide and throws to first, not in time. That was, talking about a game of inches, that was a play of inches right there.
Yeah, I thought he had it. Maybe the white jersey sort of being a bit of an illusion. That ball bouncing right in front of the fielder. So now Jam's got a runner on. Keck's going to definitely be looking to try and induce maybe a ground ball. The double play has been the pitcher's best friend for either team.
And with not a lot of speed there on the bag from the cleanup batter. The 0-2 lays down and tries to go for a 2-strike bunt, but Achman catches it before it hits the ground, fires it to first for the double play. Not the way we thought it was going to happen, Dwayne, but there it is.
Oh, man, that was almost exactly what happened to Keck last inning with his pitcher. But Jam opting for the 2-strike bunt there, and he gets gaffed. That's tough.
The Jampaladin special does not pay off in his favor there as he flies out to center for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 9th inning. Walk-off time for the Tackbees if they can manage it. If not, we're going to have some free baseball tonight. Tim Officer is tense at the plate. Might be going for a bench player here. No, he stays in.
Yeah, Tim did make that catch in left field. It's a shame. I believe defensive plays don't contribute to that mojo.
Gets a good power swing there, 99 power, but weak contact. Nielsen makes the catch there in left field for out number 1. Brings up Achman, looking for his first hit of the day. Swing and a miss there on the fastball on the inside corner. That one just a bit high. The 1-1 here to Achman. Low and away. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, going back to that heat. K-Man activates for zoner. The 2-2 breaking ball swung on, grounded to Cochran. Throws it to first, that's out number 2. A good rip there from the Tackbees, just couldn't get anything out of it.
He's starting to move through that meat of his order. He needs to try and jump on something, find an extra base hit, or, the elusive walk-off dinger, perhaps.
Some good stats here on the number 5 batter, Jacob Frazier. Gets ahead in the count 2-0. The pitch taken all the way. That's strike 1. The inside corner, the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Back to that fastball. K-Man activates for Zoner. Whiffer for Frazier. Protects the plate there on the inside pitch. Dribbles it foul. The 2-2. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Frozen.
That's another great pitch from Jam. We've seen him get Keck looking at quite a few strikes tonight. And that has been really, really big in keeping him scoreless.
And now we've got free baseball here for game number 1 of the match of the week. The top of the 10th inning. We are still scoreless. Both of these players looking for their first run of the game. Chris Kyle locked in on the mound for the Tackbees. Up here against Kenton Norwest. A big check swing there on that fastball in the dirt. The 2-1 here to Norwest. Just a bit off the plate. Not offered at. BB Prone now active for Chris Kyle. The 3-1. Curveball on the outside part of the plate brings the count full. The payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. The K-Man heater blew it right by him.
Yeah, Jam swung underneath that one. Sometimes you can tell from the pitcher's perspective when someone just misses a heater like that. That's tough to catch up with. You've seen the K-Man play for both teams, really.
The changeup there in the zone, way in front of it, dribbles it foul. Swung on and missed in the high heat, brings the count 0-2 here to Richardson. Swung on, grounds it to Frazier, picks it up, throws it to Chapman. That's out number 2. Mojo down there on the batter, brings up quick Zoner. We'll see if he stays in. 2 outs and nobody on. It looks like he will.
Yeah, no slouch with the stick either is quick Zoner, batting 200 with a ribby on the season. So don't
see if
discount him.
If we can increase that average here, it gets into the count 1-1. Here comes Chris Kyle attacking the outside part of the plate. Gets the call, strike 2. K-Man activates for Chris Kyle, the 1-2. Swung on and grounded to Frazier, picks it up, throws it to first. And Chapman isn't able to field the ball cleanly. It drops out of his glove on the 0.2% odds. That will be an error that lets the inning continue and the lineup turn over here for the Surfers.
That is not what you want to see on prime time. That's tough for Keck to deal with, but we'll see how he approaches now against View Cochran. She's tense, and he's still got Chris Kyle working out there.
Back-to-back curveballs brings him back into the count, evens it up at 2-2. Tries to get him to chase the 2-seamer, does not. View Cochran. The payoff pitch. Swung on and fouls that curveball into the dugout. Changeup on the outside part of the plate. That could have gone anywhere. Instead, it was perfectly located, lifted to Gray in center field. Out number 3. Dwayne, I think that's a case of Super Mega Baseball giveth, Super Mega Baseball taketh away.
Indeed, yeah. Keck can't really roll the die much better than that. Drops one at first and then gets the missed pitch inch perfect on the edge of the zone. So, no harm done.
And the game does continue now. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Tackbees looking to walk this game off and send us to game 2. But both players just looking to break this tie scoreless game. Zoner delivers a big slider there. Swung on and missed on the outside part of the plate. This is something else right now, Dwayne.
Nobody wants to give up. Both these players have pitched great with their relief aces out of the pen. I think we might see some guys we haven't heard of coming out of the pen for either player at some point here soon.
This one is grounded to Cochran, throws it to first. That's out number 2. Yeah, it depends on how long this game goes. We might get into some of the deeper parts of these bullpens, but so far, quick Zoner and Chris Kyle cruising along for both of these teams. 2 outs, nobody on here for Lozano. Quick Zoner, another 2-strike count. The 0-2 with K-Man activated, just a bit high, not offered at. The 1-2 to Lozano. Misses just a bit low and inside. The 2-2. Swung on, lifted to deep left field. Weak contact. It's going to die at the warning track. Nielsen makes the catch, and we head to the 11th inning. 2, 3, 4 batters due up for the Surfers. Chris Kyle at 40 pitches thrown. We'll see what the Tackbees do in this clutch situation.
And this is as true of a pitcher's duel as you're going to see in the XBL, I think. I mean, neither of these players are, unfamiliar with scoring as one might think in a game that goes this deep 0-0. These guys have great offenses. They've shown it early in this season. Just right now, they're matching up pitch for pitch.
See there, Keck looking at his bullpen options. or rather looking at the bats he has to face. Possibly this could be it for Chris Kyle. This could be the last batter he faces as that one lands just foul down the first base line. Doesn't get much closer than that. The 2-2. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Wow.
What a pitch. Both of these players have dotted tonight. And here comes the other relief ace out of that tack piece pen. It's going to be Dylan Elkin, the lefty.
Yeah, you could see earlier Keck was looking at the bats he had to face, and now that the lefty is up, it was a switch hitter before. He went to the lefty-on-lefty matchup, but it pays off for the Surfers as she rips that one up the middle. With one out, that's a single. The go-ahead run is aboard with Shoot DeJesus at the plate. Pon Nielsen at first. And Dylan Elkin looking to get a big double play here, as we've seen multiple times in this game. That one just a bit high. Elkin versus DeJesus. Runner on first, one out here in the top of the 11th. The 1-1, big check, but it's called a strike there on the outside part of the plate. The 1-2, runner takes off, it's low. The throw to second, not in time. Pon Nielsen with a stolen base, now sits at second. The 2-2, swung on weak contact, lifted lazily into the glove of Hay. Third for out number 2, Nielsen retreats to second. Wendy Smile up to bat.
That's exactly what Keck needed there for second out. It was smart by Jam to send the runner. He's got good speed at second base, puts her in scoring position, but now he needs a hit after being unable to do so with Shoot DeJesus, one of the bigger hitters in his lineup.
Smile ahead of the count, 2-1. The fastball from Elkin gets the call, strike on the inside corner. The 2-2. Swung on and grounded weakly to Lozano, picks it up, throws it to Chapman at first. We head to the bottom of the 11th inning. The tack piece get out of another jam.
Yeah, even up on hits, 7-7. We're in the 11th. I think Elkin's going to have his chance to bat.
Elkin will be staying in the game here. Not much you can do here with your second ace reliever. Now having to bat for your team. The 0-1 reaches that one outside of the zone, dribbles it weakly to Wiggs. Plenty of time to throw it to first. DeJesus collects it for out number 1. Lineup turns over here for Gray.
Back to the top for the tack piece. This is where a lot of that power resides.
Zoner at 34 pitches thrown. Those stats are going to start to come down quickly. Despite the locked-in mojo, weak contact. Does it have the juice? No! Wendy Smile with a leaping effort to make the catch there to prevent the ball from getting over her head. Out number 2.
Surely extra bases, I think, for Kekaiula. If he's able to get it out in the outfield, that one's crushed. Nobody's catching it. It's off the wall.
Norwest going to try to make the play at second. Won't be in time. That is a 2-out double for Kekaiula and the tack bees. The winning run now at second base. The tense Tim Officer 0 for 4 at the plate. He had that amazing dive in left field here, but it's the bat that they need at this moment. He has the lefty on righty matchup for the moment, and Tim Officer will be staying in the game. Two outs here. The winning run is at second base.
He's got the best statistical setup, I believe, for Keck instead of one of his bench players to get this done. He's got good speed, so a hit will make it happen.
Officer ahead of the count, 2-1. Charges up for that one, rips it towards center field. The sliding effort from Edwin Beck makes the catch. We head to the 12th inning.
Wow, that saves the game there for the Surfers. What a play by Jampaladin, and as soon as he hits the deck there, you know he had his fingers crossed. Please don't drop it. We saw it happen to Keck in the first, and here in the 11th, Jam able to get it done. Big out number 3.
And Dwayne, can you believe, even after this game gives and somebody gets ahead and wins this game, we still have a game 2 after this one? Like, how are we going to make it?
I don't know. These two have matched up almost too well here on Match of the Week. It's a shame that someone has to lose.
It is as even can get, waving at that changeup way in front of it. Strike 3 swinging. Brings up Norwest to face off against Elkin. Cutter off the plate. The 1-0 here to Norwest. Taken for a strike on the inside part of the plate. The 1-1 here to Norwest is lifted to right field. Weak contact. Gavalik, plenty of time to get under it. Makes the catch there for out number 2. Brings up the tense Kurt Richardson, 0 for 4 on the day with a 242 average.
Yeah, usually one of the more stout hitters in the Surfers lineup, but not looking great there with the tense mojo.
And Elkin, unable to get into that locked-in mojo. You can see his stats starting to come down just a tad. Gets ahead in the count here, 0-2. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Mojo, who cares about Mojo? He is mowing them down.
Yeah, I'd go check on his mojo as well next thing and when he steps on out there, because he might have locked in after that heater. That was absolutely dotted.
Strikeouts looking our way to ton in this game, and like you said, Dwayne, I'm pretty sure he's going to be locked in after that. Quick zoner with a nice 0.69 ERA for the time being. Gets a 2-1 count against Ackman, but you can see those stats really starting to come down now for zoner. K-Man activates. The 2-2 misses just a bit inside against Ackman. The payoff pitch. Swung on and ripped into center field. That's a base hit. The winning run for the Tackpeas is aboard at first base with nobody out.
Yeah, and we've seen the winning run aboard a couple times here in extras, so let's see how Keck plays this. He's got a big, strong 5-hitter here. You want to maybe see this guy move into scoring position.
And that might be the day here for Quick Zoner. You can see that stamina glowing red. Dangerous things can happen when you let that go unchecked. Instead, we'll see the closer, Thunder Kelly, step in. Very balanced stats down there, but nothing too impressive.
Yeah, just four-seam change-up curveball, so Jam's just looking to locate here with Thunder. Maybe relying on that low velocity.
Whiffer trade activates for Frazier. The 1-2 grounded to Cochran. The throw to second in time. On to first. In the dirt to Jesus. Digs it out to complete the double play.
Wow, Jam did not get the best throw out of his fielder there, but that is huge when your first baseman's able to make the scoop.
High curveball called a strike here against Chapman. That one is lifted to right field. Plenty of time there for Norwest to get under it. Makes the grab for out number 3. We play on. The top of the 13th inning. 9-1-2 due up here. Or the Surfers.
And Jam foreseeing Thunder Kelly, I think, coming up to the plate. Oh, he's going to let him hit.
Thunder Kelly is going to bat here against Dylan Elkin, who is indeed locked in, bringing those stats back up just a touch. Swings at the 0-1, grounds it towards Lozano, reaches over, fires it to first for out number 1. Lineup turns over here, Mew Cochran, 0 for 5 on the day, bringing down that average. Still having a fantastic season there at 310. She is looking to do something with the lefty-on-righty matchup.
Both these players have just been so strong with their placement on the mound. You see that nice curveball low, just getting Jam swinging, rolling over to third base for out number 2. And the hitters continue to get tense for both teams, and this gets to be a bit of an uphill battle.
The battle of tense batters, but this one lifted to deep right field, and it is gone! Jampaladin breaks the scoreless game here in the 13th with a 414-foot bob to right field with the tense Edwin Beck. Pon Nielsen now up to bat, but the Surfers have taken a 1-0 lead.
That's huge here in extras. You got to see now how Keck responds in the 13th inning. Finally breaking the scoreless tie.
Elkin down to neutral mojo, unable to stay locked in after that, and gets the curveball called strike there. A 3-pitch strikeout to Nielsen. But that big 1 run off of the homer from Edwin Beck, currently the hero, or the Surfers, the Tackpeas, need a run to stay alive here in extras. 7, 8, 9 batters due up against the closer, Thunder Kelly. First pitch low for a ball. The 1-0 also low. Then it's Hay. The 2-0 swing and a miss.
Well-placed fastball from Jam there.
The 2-1 ripped. The leaping glove of the shortstop. It bounces past her. The tying run is at first base here for the Tackpeas. Nobody out. Ray Lozano up to bat.
Yeah, nice way to get on for Keck there. Tough for Jam, but that ball was hit pretty hard, so there's always the chance you're not going to make the catch.
And it's able to roll just up the middle enough to prevent that double play that we've seen so often from Kekaiula this game. But now he has that runner, that all-important first run for the Tackpeas is at second base. And we'll see if he goes to any of his righties here on the bench. He will, in fact, go with Marcus Luttrell to pinch hit for Elkin. First pitch is low in the dirt. Runner on second. TACP's trailed by 1 here in the bottom of the 13th. Fouls that one back into the netting. The 1-1 from Kelly. Swung on. That was a low pitch, and he got under it. Lifted on the infield. Cochran makes the grab for out number 2. The TACP's now down to their final out. David Gray, 1 for 4 with a double and a walk. Needs to be the heroes here for the Jampaladin. Jampaladin looking to shut it down and walk away with the win here in Game 1 of the Match of the Week. Gray gets ahead in the count 2-0. Kelly's stats starting to come down just a touch for the closer. The 3-0, taken all the way. Strike called on the inside corner. The 3-1. Misses high, and it's a walk for Gray. So now there's first and second here for the TACPs for Josh Gavalik. Righty on righty matchup. The winning run for the TACPs is at first, the tying run at second. First pitch called strike, a good curveball there low. Swung on, ripped to right field. Is it down? No, Norwest with the sliding catch to end the game. And the Surfers take Game 1 in extras.
Wow, not much more you can do if you're Keki. Hit it hard. Jam's defense is held up throughout and keeps that 1-0 lead intact. What a win for the Surfers.
What a win indeed. Held to just 8 hits over 46 at-bats in that game. And yet it was a clutch home run from Edwin Beck that gave the Surfers the 1-0 lead, and an amazing sliding catch from Kent Norwest in right field to end the game. What defensively and the pitching in this game, Dwayne. What an unbelievable game to start this Match of the Week off.
Yeah, both teams really, really impressed in this first game, especially on the mound. Just unfortunate there that one of them had to lose, like I said, towards the end, and it had to be Keck. Jam was clutch there with that homer in the late innings, but Keck said his piece. He did not go down without a fight.
Most certainly, it was very much I almost want to say back and forth battle, but it's hard to say that when you have two teams that were staying scoreless for so long. Truly, both of these teams were just unable to convert the runners that they had or mount any sort of offensive burst. There was that one opportunity, I believe, that Keck had with runners on first and second. Or was it second and third? I can't even remember at this point how long ago it feels with how long that game went. And that was pretty much it to speak of offensive bursts. They were kept scoreless. The pitching from both of these teams, they had each other's numbers.
Yeah, they did. That the location was really key, I think, for both of them, and the sequencing was also really, really elite. I mean, these two are both have been in the conversation for sure early on for the Von Asen, so that they're showing it here tonight, and there's that long scoreless game is going to go a long way for both of their stats.
Yeah, Jampaladin came into tonight's Match of the Week just behind Ashnod's Coupon in terms of pitching, going off of that Von Asen talk you just mentioned. Coming into tonight's series, the Surfers had a 240 opponent batting average. The Blues just a teensy bit better at 239. Depending on how Game 2 goes here, we might see a new frontrunner in Jampaladin and those Surfers with how well he was able to stifle Kekaiula's bats there. But Keck, not to be outdone, 4th best opponent batting average. And that's also going to come down after such an amazing game. So, well, we'll have to see. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself here because we have to see how the bats act here in game number 2 that is getting loaded in for you right now. The Surfers will be the home team here for game number 2 in Emerald Diamond.
Yeah, taking it to Emerald. Hopefully we see a little bit more offense out of both teams. I think, like you said, it was tough for Keck to score at all, but Jam only got himself the 1 run too, so both of these players are definitely going to want to wake up the bats on primetime here in game number 2. And Keck is going to be hunting for that split, I think.
We'll see if Keck can get that split, and if it's as close a game as game number 1 was. Keck's gonna fight to stay above 500 here in this race to the postseason. So we load in here to Emerald Diamond. Sometimes the cross-platform loading can take a little bit longer than anticipated, but no worries. We are going to get in here and see if the difference in starting pitcher will have any effect here for both of these teams. It was, we were talking a lot about the relievers, and the relievers definitely did a very good job. It was, it took a long while for Jampaladin to get that solo shot, and pretty much that was it in terms of offensive capabilities. The starter and the relievers all did their work. We'll see if Boone Vatamakia can do a similar effort here for the Surfers up against the top of the lineup for the TACPs.
Yeah, lefty on the mound from the Surfers. We saw all righties, I believe, in game one, so a little bit of a change already off the bat. We'll see if anything is, stadium, arm angles, batter's eye, all that stuff plays into it. All the finer things.
Big swing and a miss there on the 1-1 on the inside part of the plate. That one misses outside. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on the inside corner. A good pitch there from Vatamakia to get a strikeout to start this game off.
That was a really nice change up there from Jampaladin. Perfectly placed in that sequence.
That one grounded to shoot to Jesus. First pitch swinging. That's out number 2. Brings up Tim Officer. No longer tense for what seemed like the entire game in game number 1.
Yeah, I'm not even quite sure why he started out so tense. Perhaps it was a defensive play or a couple of quick rough at-bats, but either way, he's back to full strength. Now tough out activates.
We'll see if this helps him here in the 2-strike count. The 2-2 from Vatamakia chases that one inside, fouls it back into the seats. The 2-2, just a bit high. Full count here, nobody on in the top of the first. The payoff pitch was a bit high. He chases after it, grounds it to Smile, picks it up, throws it to first for out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning, and now the Surfers turn to bat here at their home field of Emerald Diamond. Mew Cochran to lead things off against Andre Berkeley here for the TACPs. 5-pitch arsenal here for the starter. 4-seamer cutter, curveball, fork, change. Good velo, low junk, low accuracy.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe Keck utilize that fork ball. It's always a tough one. You don't want to miss with that pitch. It's all about how and where you use it in the zone.
Goes with the curveball here on the 2-1, called strike. Good pitch. The 2-2 goes for the changeup, low and away, catches the corner, strike 3 called.
Nicely placed from Keck. Both players have used the changeup well early in this one.
We'll see how long that remains effective. The forkball there swung on and missed by Edwin Beck, who was the hero for the Surfers in game number 1. Hits that one very hard on the ground. Frazier with a dive. The throw to first in time for out number 2.
Oh, what a play. That was a 99 throw as well to get it done. There was good speed on the runner, so Keck taking no chances. That'll bring up Pon Nielsen. She's been looking dangerous at 368.
The 1-0 just misses a touch low. Pon Nielsen looking to get something started. Rips that one up the middle. That's a 2-out knock for Nielsen. She's aboard again. Brings up shoot to Jesus with a runner on first and 2 outs.
That's a lot of danger in the middle of the Surfers order, and now jams into it early in the first. He's got 2 outs though, so he'll need a hit to keep things rolling.
Good forkball on the outside corner for the first strike. That one misses just a bit inside. The 1-1 reaches outside the zone, grounds it to Lozano, throws it to first for out number 3. So the Surfers strand Nielsen at first. We head to the top of the second. 4, 5, 6 batters due up here for the TACPs against Boone Vatamakia. Ackman batting a hair under 300 now in game number 2. Swung on and missed for the first pitch. The heater on the outside part of the plate. That one just misses a bit low. The 1-1 here to Ackman. Swing and a miss. Got him with the high heat. The 1-2. Protects the plate. Swings at that one with the contact swing. Just foul down the third base line. Here comes the 1-2. Strike 3 called on the outside part of the plate. Great breaking ball right there from Vatamakia.
Yeah, well placed from Jam. He's got those edges pretty locked in. That one was a great pitch too, but Keck puts a great swing on into the gap, and it's past the center fielder. Uh-oh.
Center fielder with a big dive attempt. Isn't able to come up with it. Isn't even able to touch the ball. It's going to roll all the way to the wall A 1-out triple there for the Tackpeas. Up to Bradley Smith, who's having a very rough season so far to try and drive this run home.
Yeah, Keck just needs to maybe put a good swing on something, hit it on the ground, just get that runner in, or, you know, a hit would be just as good. Infield's playing back.
Check swing there on the high pitch. The 3-1 here to Smith. Misses inside, and Bradley Smith with the .097 batting average is walked. Brings up Dennis Hay.
Yeah, and that sets up a handedness matchup as well. We'll see if Keck can prevent rolling
It goes
over.
for
He's
the
gonna
bunt. He goes home and then throws to first. The runner retreating to third. It ends up just being a ground out. So now second and third. It advanced the runner from first to second, but now with 2 outs. The Tackpeas were unable to score on the bunt. It brings up Lozano against Vadamakia.
Yeah, it's tough for Keck there. You can see Jam then checking the lineup. He's going to go ahead and walk Lozano and go with the pitcher.
That's a very smart decision. I'm not sure about the decision from Keck there with the handedness matchup to try and lay down that bunt. You had mentioned it before. The handedness matchup there was big, also with Dennis's superior batting average to the previous batter.
Yeah, he just needed to get something, you know, that wasn't a double play ball, but yeah, he got the next worst thing, I guess.
The pitcher chasing that first pitch. Oh, no dive from the catcher, and it lands just in front of the dugout. Another chance from Berkeley here. Lefty on lefty matchup, bases loaded with 2 outs here for the Tackpeas. Swing and a miss on the high heat. The 1-2 from Vadamakia swung on and missed in the dirt. Richardson just steps on home plate for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the second as the Tackpeas leave the bases loaded.
Yeah, tough for Keck there after the triple, I believe with 1 out to get that little bit of a rally going, but we remain scoreless. Now we're going to the bottom of the second.
And here in the bottom of the second, Wendy Smile to lead things off for the Surfers. It's ahead of the count 2-0 against Andre Berkeley. Sticks with the curveball here, gets the called strike there on the outer part of the plate. The 2-1, wild pitch is fouled down the first base line. The 2-2, swung on weakly hit toward Lozano. He collects it, throws it to first. Out number 1, brings up Dorian Wiggs. The first pitch going with that cutter, chases it, bounces towards Frazier, picks it up, throws it to first, plenty of time. Out number 2.
A couple quick outs there for Keck. That's what you need after you get shut down last inning. Try to shut things down into this next one. But Jam's definitely been working counts. He's starting to maybe get an eye in on Berkeley. Took him a little while to start hitting the ball hard in game 1.
Oh, this forkball misses and is crushed to left field. Does it have the distance? And that baby's gone. Jampaladin with another solo blast. Didn't take nearly as long in this game. Kent Norwest goes deep to make it a 1-0 game.
Just misplaced the forkball, did Keck. That is not where you want to leave that one. Jam did what you need to do with a pitch like that. Put it right into the seats.
Brings up Kurt Richardson here batting 8th. The Surfers now with a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the second inning. Tries to go with the backdoor cutter. This one is ripped up the middle. That's a 2-out base hit. Gray's going to pick it up, throw it back into the infield. So a 2-out single there for the Surfers brings up the pitcher, Vadamakia. Swing and a miss there on the fastball on the outside part of the plate. A good forkball right there, called strike 2. The 0-2 out of the zone, swung on and grounded to Lozano, throws it to first. Out number 3, the inning ends. But the Surfers with a big solo home run make it a 1-0 ball game. Top of the order due up here for the Tackpeas, who look to answer back after leaving the bases loaded in the second.
Yeah, a lot earlier than last game, I would say. Scored in the second inning.
Big swing and a miss there on the changeup out of the zone. That curveball just a touch high. The 1-1 misses just a bit outside. Pitch count getting up there for Vadamakia. Big swing and a miss there on that off speed on the inside part of the plate. Oh, and a bit of a, what do you call that, Dwayne? The movement of the bat there before the pitch is thrown. Kind of messing up Kek's timing there. Stares at strike 3 as that one is blooped over the first baseman's glove into right field. A 1-out single there for the Tackbees.
Yeah, they call that the warm check swing, I think, in the business. So got bit there, did Kek on the high pitch for the first out, but then gets a hit on the next one. I don't think that's a double play ball. Ooh, everybody's safe.
It's an infield single. I was going to say again, Kek going with that first pitch swinging after getting a runner aboard. Usually it results in a double play for Kek. Instead, an infield single where everybody is safe first and second. 1 out here in the top of the third. The 2-0 to Achman's big power swing there, swung on and missed. The 2-1 misses low and inside. Works the count to 3-1. The payoff pitch swung on and missed on the high heat. The payoff pitch. Right over the zone, but Achman in front of it drives it foul. Here comes again. That one's well placed. Does Smile have it? Yes, she does. The third to second. The double play. What an effort there from Wendy Smile.
Yeah, just tough for Kek. Every time he seems to get one that might get over the head of the fielder there, it's just within the reach of Jam's glove. We saw last game where it bounced off the shortstop late, but not that time.
Big swing and a miss there from Hugh Cochran to lead off the bottom of this third inning. Surfers lead 1-0. That one misses just a bit outside. The 2-1 here. Swung on, weak contact towards left field. Officer runs in, makes the catch for out number 1. Brings up Edwin Beck.
Yeah,
batting
Beck
a
had
clean
that homer last game.
He was the hero for the Surfers there. Drills this one, but foul into the right field stands. That one had the distance, should it have gone fair. Big check swing there from Beck, looking to get another home run in this series. The 1-1 swings at that one just a bit off the plate into the glove of Frazier at shortstop for out number 2. Here comes Pond Nielsen, who's 1 for 1 on in game number 2 here with a single. First pitch, big swing and a miss, high and inside. Here comes the 0-1. Misses just a bit inside as well. Forkball off the plate. Not sure what happened there. That pitch got swallowed up by a pocket dimension.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a bit strange.
The 2-1 swung on and missed. And here comes, quite possibly, the 2-2. Looks like there's some internet issues going on, but it is currently a full count here against Pond Nielsen. We'll see what happens here with the connection. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that was a lag pitch that is fouled into the seats. Hit weakly to Hay. Picks it up before it hits the ground. So it's not picking it up at all. Catches it before it hits the ground to end the inning. We head to the top of the 4th here after some interesting internet right there. Jacob Frazier to lead things off here for the Tackbees, looking to erase this 1-0 lead that the Surfers currently have. Swings at the first pitch towards the hole. Gets through into right field. A leadoff single there for the Tackbees.
Yeah, so on the back of that lag spike there, Kek first pitch swing and gets a runner on base with good speed as well. Let's see how he works it.
The 0-1 misses just a bit inside there, brings the count into 1-1. That one misses just a bit inside. The 2-1, swing and a miss, just a touch high there. Here comes the 2-2 to Bradley Smith. Oh, it's a pickoff attempt there at first. Checks the runner. The 2-2, swung on and fouled into the seats. Bradley Smith staying alive in this at-bat. Weak contact there to left field. Should be playable with ease for Nielsen. Makes the catch, out number 1. Runner stays at first.
Yeah, not a lot of movement from either team on the base paths. I think we did see Jam steal once last game.
First pitch swinging there as Dennis Hay lifts it to right field. Norwis sits under it, makes the catch for out number 2. 2 outs now with a runner on first here for the Tackbees. And Ray Lozano at the plate. Badamakia, pitch count getting up there, but with the locked-in stat, Kek goes for the stolen base and not even a throw. Well timed there from Kek to get the runner into scoring position. Ooh, that one misses the head of Lozano by just a touch. The 2-0 misses high. We'll see if he walks Lozano here to get to the pitcher. That one's a strike there on the inside part of the plate. The 3-1 from Vatamakia gets the strike there on the outside corner. Payoff pitch. Swung on, grounded to Cochran. The runner will advance to third. Oh, sorry, that was with 2 outs, so the inning will end there at first. No advancement made as we head there to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Surfers leading 1-0.
Yeah, Keck hit the ball hard, didn't hit the ball hard, excuse me, but he was able to get the runner moving almost. Perhaps I thought that would find a way under the shortstop's glove. But nothing doing there, and he's got to go back and pitch against Jam, who's looking like he's warmed up his bat a little bit.
The 2-1 here to Jesus. Grounded towards Lozano, ranges over, cuts it off, throws it to Smith for out number 1. Brings up Wendy Smile. First pitch to Smile, just a bit low, called a ball. 1-0 is in there for a strike. Here comes the 1-1 curveball, just a bit inside. That one is lined over the leaping glove of the shortstop. So a 1-out single there for the Surfers. Brings up Dorian Wiggs. Runner on first here with 1 out. Righty on righty matchup, Berkeley versus Wiggs. The first pitch in there for a strike.
We're seeing fastball working pretty good so far for both teams, I think. It's all about that placement.
We'll see if Jam can extend his lead here or if the tack piece can shut it down. Keep where it is. Here comes Jam taking off. Gonna get into second base safely. So a good stolen base there from Jam to get it a runner into scoring position. The 2-2 misses just a bit inside. Here comes the payoff pitch to Wiggs. Swung on towards left. Officer ranges over to make the catch for out number 2. Runner will hold at second. Still a good at-bat there from Jam. Getting that pitch count up for Berkeley at 56 pitches thrown. Neutral mojo here in just the 4th inning. The 1-0 to Kent Norwest misses inside. Another good count here for the Surfers bats. Swung on. Drilled to deep left field. Officer at the wall. Makes the leap. Can't come up with it. Rolls away from him. It's a 2-out RBI double. The Surfers extend their lead 2-0.
Yeah, that was a mistake pitch there from Keck. Jam ripped it. Now he has a chance with that RBI dud to get that speed in from second base.
With the nerfed stats for Richardson, we'll see what the number 8 batter can do. Gets ahead in the count, 2-0 here against Berkeley. Stares at that one, strike 1 on the outside corner. The 2-1. Check swing there, but it's off the plate. Here comes the payoff pitch. Goes with the 3-1 pitch. Brings it to a full count. Here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Good pitching there from Keck to keep it to just the 1 run.
Yeah, that was a well-placed fastball there, but Berkeley, I think, could be done as he's going to get his chance to lead off the 5th.
And you are possibly right here as Keck looks at his options here. Marcus Luttrell indeed coming in to pinch hit for the starter. Only 4 innings of work for him. It'll be up to Elkin and Kyle, most likely, to do the rest of the job for the Tackbees, as the pinch hitter gets a nice single right there towards Nielsen in left field to lead things off as the lineup turns over.
Yeah, nicely done from Keck there to start things. Now he's got the lineup turning over. David Gray's tense, though.
Swings at this one and belts it to deep right field. Got a bit under it, though. Won't meet the warning track. Norwest makes the catch. Keck trying to go for second there. Cochran looks him back. He took a dangerous lead there from first.
Yeah, he got pretty far off the bag there, too. It got dangerous indeed. Now he's got a chance with Gavalik.
Gavalik. Swing and a miss there. Brings the count to 1-1. Vatamakia locked in. That one laced into the gap in left field. No one's going to get to it. Will this score a run for the Tackbees? They're going to send the runner home. It is an RBI double for Kekaiula. They score their first run of the series and cut this lead in half.
Yeah, it's been low scoring throughout. That's just the 4th run in total we've seen now. in this series. Keck getting his first.
Wants to score that runner on second. Big swing and a miss there. The 1-2 to Officer. Bit high. Here comes the 2-2. Digs for that one, grounds it towards first. DeJesus has it, steps on the bag at first. Runner advances from second to third now with 2 outs. RBI man is active for Steve Ockman, who's looking to tie this game up.
Yeah,
right down the middle, rips it into the glove of Cochran at shortstop. Couldn't do much more with that pitch. Just unfortunate placement for Kekaiula. Still scores the run to make it a 2-1 ball game, still in favor of the Surfers.
Wow, I mean, Keck destroyed that ball. Just had to be right at Cochran. I was going to say, it's interesting to see how far along Boone Vadamakia's pitch count has gotten. He's up near 75 pitches. Jam's going to opt to leave him in.
I'm going to try to stretch Vadamakia out as long as he can. We'll see if this ends up going in Keck's favor. With, I believe, the lower part of his lineup due up in the next inning. Here comes the 2-1 to Boone. Swung on and missed. K-Man activates for Chris Kyle. The 2-2. Big swing and a miss. Struck out Vadamakia. Lineup turns over. 1 out and nobody on for Cochran. Bottom of the 5th inning here. In game 2, swung on the first pitch. Lifted to Gavalik in right for out number 2. Here comes Edwin Beck, who had that big home run in game number 1. Gonna try to get that run back for the Surfers right here. First pitch, strike on the outside part of the plate. Good two-seamer.
Yeah, we have Chris Kyle working back on the mound for the Tack Peas. Saw him get some length in game number 1. That went 13 innings.
We'll see how much Chris Kyle can do for the Tack Peas. Here is a lag pitch. Wild pitch. Hits him inside. It's a beanball. And Beck is aboard with Pon Nielsen now at the plate.
Yeah, it's tough there. That pitch slips from Keck. And now he's going to have to deal with a tense reliever after 10 pitches.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see if you're a Tack Peas fan, especially when it's your ace reliever, Chris Kyle. Unfortunate for him. Now with the tense mojo, you can see those stats dipping just a bit. Velo being probably one of the biggest ones. It's a little bit of velo that makes a big difference here at 90 Ego.
Yeah, indeed it does, and we'll see how Keck finds his way out of this inning. Maybe you can find a way to get Chris Kyle back to neutral mojo, but Jam's hunting for strikes.
That one in there for a strike brings the count to 1-1. The runner at first takes off and is safe at second. So a good steal right there from Jampaladin. We'll see if he can score the runner. No! Strike 3 called on the outside corner. What a pitch there from Chris Kyle to stay with it. The strikeout looking, that might be enough to bring him back to neutral mojo.
Yeah, that had to do something there to just avoid letting that runner score after he got into scoring position. Well-placed fastball from Kekaiula. Now he has his chance to hit against the towering Vadamakia, but Jam has done well with the starter so far.
75 pitches thrown so far in game number 2 here for Boone Vadamakia. The 2-1 clips the outside corner for a strike. Whiffer trait activates for Frazier. The 2-2 just a bit low. Check swing. Here comes the payoff pitch to Frazier. Rips that one towards third base. A diving effort by the third baseman. Isn't able to come up with it. It's a lead-off single there for the Tack Peas, and here comes Bradley Smith.
Yeah, it's a bit of an in-betweener. I don't think Jam gets that if he just waits for it, and I don't think he gets it if he dives for it. That was just hit hard and in the right spot there for Keck to get that runner to lead off the inning.
Tying run at first base here for Keck. Bradley Smith ahead in the count 2-1. Vadamakia stats starting to diminish. Checks the runner at first. The 2-1. Reaches for that one down low, rolls it slowly to Smile, tosses it to Cochran for 1, on to DeJesus for out number 2, the double play.
Yeah, there's that dreaded double play again there for the Tack Peas. That's tough. It's been the worst enemy of Kekaiula tonight.
Yeah, Keck is not a friend of the double play here in tonight's match of the week. Big swing and a miss there on the breaking ball in the zone. The 1-2. Swung on weak contact toward left field. Does she have a play? Pon Nielsen lays out to make the catch in foul territory.
And nice diving play by Jam there in foul ground to make the third out of that inning. That is huge. You know, you take away another opportunity there for Keck to swing the bat.
4, 5, 6 batters due up here for Jampaladin and the Surfers. DeJesus takes the first pitch, called strike on the outside part of the plate. Changeup taken all the way, strike 2. K-Man activates for Kyle, who is indeed back up to neutral. Mojo swung on and missed with 102 mile per hour low heat.
Yeah, well placed, good sequence. Jam just unable to catch up with it. He's exhibited a really good eye though, so Keck has to attack the zone.
Big foul ball right there brings the count to 1-1 against Wendy Smile. Swing and a miss with the heater. K-Man activates here for Chris Kyle. Taking all the way, there is Wendy Smile. Gonna come in with the heat, the 2-2. Way late, swung on and missed. Another strikeout there for Chris Kyle.
Yeah, that's a big one. He's getting his fair share tonight for sure. Utilizing that K-Man very, very well.
Gets another first pitch strike right there for the reliever. Wild pitch, check swing there from Wiggs. She did not go. The 1-1 here from Kyle, grounded towards Hay. Picks it up, throws it to first, and that'll end the inning. We head now to the top of the 7th. TACPs trail by 1. Lozano, pitcher spot, and Gray due up here in the top of the 7th. Big moment here for the TACPs to see whether or not they leave Chris Kyle in.
Yeah, he chose to give him the opportunity to hit in the last game. We'll see if he chooses to in this one. He might, depending on how that pitch count looks.
Meanwhile, Vadamakia is still cruising here in the top of the 7th. 89 pitches thrown for the starter of the Surfers. Gets behind in the count here, the 3-0. Floats that one in there for a strike. The 3-1 here to Lozano. Taken for a strike on the inside corner. Good pitch there. Payoff pitch. Swung on and ripped towards right field. The leaping effort from the first baseman isn't able to come up with it. A leadoff single here for the TACPs. Tying run is aboard. And here comes the pitcher spot. Decision time here for Keck.
Decision time indeed. He's got the runner on. Definitely wants to not ground out. No double plays. I know that is the ultimate goal here.
It's been a story for Keck in swinging after getting swinging at the first pitch after getting that runner on, and it hasn't been too successful. He's gotten an infield hit, I remember that, but it hasn't overwhelmingly been successful on it. Chris Kyle comes out, and TACP Ness, looking for his first hit of the season, will come in. Boone Vadamakia is done, and you go to quick zoner for the righty on righty. And are we going to see a second switch? We are. John Chapman comes in for the lefty on righty matchup. Some mind games going on here. Takes the first pitch inside for a ball.
Yeah, we'll see if that pays off for Keck there. Burning the bench player.
1-1. Just a bit low. Good take there from Chapman. The 2-1. Swung on towards the hole, right over the leaping glove of the shortstop. That's a base hit. First and second now for the TACPs. And the tense David Gray steps up to the batter's box.
Yeah, the table's set pretty good. He's got good speed with Gray. I wouldn't be surprised if he's thinking about maybe dropping one down.
We'll see if he goes for that bunt. 1-1 count. Takes it high. Surfers lead 2-1. TACPs up to bat. First and second. Swung on, drills it towards the second base. Cochran at short is able to make the catch. Throws it to second. Runner able to get back in time.
That ball was hit hard by Keck, opting to go with the swing away approach with David Gray.
Working the pitch count up here with quick zoner. 10 pitches thrown here in the top of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up with it. And it looks like we have a bit of a delay right now at the moment.
We'll try and work through this here.
And that's going to be a base hit to center field. The bases are loaded now for the TACPs. Brings up Tim Officer in the 3 spot.
Danger, danger.
That one just a bit low. Officer ahead in the count, 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the high inside heat. Bases juiced for the TACPs. That one just a bit inside. Good take from Keck. The count at 3-1, and it's a walk. And that is how the TAC Peas tie this game up. From what a change in patience here from Kekaiula.
I can't believe he worked that one out. That's amazing from Kek to get that done and tie this game.
Swings at that one inside, and more transmission issues. We'll see how this one is resolved. It's going to be just a ground out as Wiggs had to dive for it. And the run comes in to score. TAC Peas take a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, tough for Jam having to reach for it. That play just takes too much time with the infield even already in. But now the TAC Peas have their lead late in this one. He's going to have to lock it down on the mound.
The 1-1 count here for Frazier. Swing and a miss high and inside. Whiffer activates, K-Man activates, swung on and missed. So Kek strands a couple, but gets a big inning out of his bat to take his first lead of the Match of the Week series, 3-2.
Yeah, that was huge there. Walking in a run is very uncharacteristic of Jampaladin. We touted him for his control, for his ability to be pinpoint in this series so far, and all season, really. Just unfortunate there to give up the tying run in such a way.
It will be up to the glove of Dylan Elkin. Try and close things out here for the TAC Peas. 3 innings to go, so plenty of time for the Surfers. Get back into this one and come out with the sweep. But Kek looking to keep that from happening. The 2-2 going with the changeup is fouled into the seats. Tries to go with the 4-seamer, misses just a bit outside. Jam with the check swing. Doesn't go. Fouls that one off. Keeps the count full. Wild pitch for the payoff pitch. It's inside, and Jam, like a statue, watches it go by to get the tying run aboard at first base.
Yeah, big 3-2 pitch there. Unfortunate when you get those missed red ones. You pray they can catch the edge of the zone like we saw a few times in Game 1. Not that time, though.
The 1-1 here to Kurt Richardson. Big check swing, called a strike. Elkin with the 1-2, checks the runner there at first in the dirt. Smith able to dig it out. Everybody safe. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the strikeout. What a pitch there from Dylan Elkin.
Yeah, he's nothing fancy. Doesn't have specialist. He doesn't have K-Man or anything. He just pure heat and good placement there. Gets it done.
1-0 now. Elkin versus Quick Zoner, who will be staying in the game. Very interesting decision here from Jampaladin, perhaps not trusting the remaining arms in his bullpen. With a runner on first and 1 out. The 2-1 on the way, and it looks like it was a strike.
Another hiccup here, it looks like.
More hiccups here on the internet connection between the Kek and Jam series, but it looks like that is strike 3. Probably strike 3 called based on the umpire's body language right there. Sorry that our transmission cut out a little bit there, as that one is belted to deep right field. Gavalik at the warning track makes the catch there for out number 3. So the Surfers threaten but do not score. The TAC Peas holding on to a 3-2 lead here in the top of the 8th inning.
Yeah, he's got 6 more outs to get, but maybe some insurance can be found along the way. But Quick Zoner is not the guy you're going to expect to get it off of, even though Kek did find his breakthrough last inning versus him.
Bradley Smith grounds this one towards second. A bit of trouble there for the second baseman. He's able to collect it, throw to first for out number 1. Dennis Hay. Looks like we're trying to figure out some more troubles here.
It's good form out of Quick Zoner.
Very good form. As that one is lifted to the shortstop, Cochran makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 outs, nobody on here for Lozano, bottom of the order, trying to make some noise for the TAC Peas to extend their lead. That pitch out of the zone for a ball. The 1-0 here from Zoner, looking to keep this game where it is. It's fouled into the seats. Here comes the 1-1 from Zoner, just a bit inside. See what he does here on the 2-1. Big check swing, called a strike. Good pitch there from Zoner. Here comes the 2-2. Strike 3 called. The breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Wow.
Great placement there by Jampaladin. We saw it a lot tonight, especially with the breaking ball. Keck has been just staring at quite a few of them.
Elkin cruising along. Stats starting to come down just a touch. Trying to get that locked-in mojo. The 1-2. Going with the curveball. We contact toward Frazier. Collects it. Throws it to first. That's out number 1 here for the TACPs. Pon Nielsen, however, at the plate. A very dangerous batter. And knowing that Shoot to Jesus is right behind her, I'm sure Keck is going to want Dylan Elkin to do his job here. Gets behind in the count, however, 2-0.
Yeah, that last pitch was a bit off-center, away from the mark, so Keck waiting for things to settle down. It looks like he's had a few hiccups here towards the end of this one, so hopefully everything just stays straight for the next few outs for him, regardless of the outcome.
Dylan Elkin, the 2-0, finds the strike zone there on the inner part of the plate. Gonna try to get Jam to chase here. He does not. The 3-1 here from Elkin, and it's just a bit inside. Pon Nielsen draws the walk. So the tying run is aboard here now at first base for Shoot to Jesus. Batting .323 on the year. First pitch finds the outside corner for a strike.
Yeah, Keck's gonna have to be pretty careful with his pitches. We're gonna see another one.
And with his internet connection.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like it's 1-1 now.
Swing and a miss. Chases the outside change. The 1-2 just a bit outside. Elkin's stats really starting to come down now. Runner takes off, but this one is lifted towards Frazier. On to first. Runner able to get back in time.
Yeah,
so 2 outs now.
The jump wasn't earlier for Jampaladin.
2 outs now with runner on first here for Wendy Smile. First pitch in there for a strike. The 0-1 misses just a bit outside. Big at-bat here for the Surfers. The tying run at first base. Bottom of the 8th inning. TACP's looking for the split. Swing and a miss there on the heat in the zone. The 1-2 here to Smile. Swung on, weak contact toward right field. Gavalik will stop in front of the warning track to make the catch for out number 3. The TACPs are just 3 outs away from getting a series split here on the match of the week. Their turn to try and add some insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Yeah, will Dylan Elkin get his chance to hit, or will we see another arm come out of that pen?
Dylan Elkin's stats were really starting to come down just a bit. I would imagine it's quite difficult to imagine that Elkin will get the chance to bat here. And it looks like Mike Murphy will step in. Righty on righty here to take on the quickly diminishing quick zoner here. 37 pitches thrown for the reliever. Weak contact here from the bench, from the pinch hitter. Lifted to Norwest for out number 1.
Yeah, Jam's still sticking with quick zoner through and through, approaching 40 pitches. I think he might get hung with the winning run, depending on how things go in the bottom of the 9th. So that's just confidence in your best reliever there. Just leave him in as long as you need him.
Soft contact there for out number 2. And Zoner, yep, doing his job. 40 pitches thrown. You can see those stats getting down, but stamina staying out of that dangerous red area as he faces the locked-in Josh Gavalik. Zoner with a good outing, but unable to shake that neutral mojo as he gets the TACPs to chase that one high and out of the zone. Plenty of time for Beck to get under it in center field. The Surfers, trying to get the sweep, will have to do it here in the bottom of the 9th at home as they take on the TACPs and try to get this last, to get 1 run to tie it and 2 to walk it off against Justice for All, who comes in out of the bullpen, their first appearance here in this Match of the Week series.
Yeah, it's had a pretty good amount of work in this season. 13 strikeouts, got the 3 ERA, but a .89 whip Keck has with this pitcher, so we'll see how he works with him. He's a closer, so he's going to have a little bit diminished stamina.
Keck would like to see that whip stay under 1 here in this game. The 1-1 in there for a strike. A good pitch there from Faral. Going with the inside curve, misses wildly. Wiggs at the plate. The 2-2. Swung on and crushed to deep center field. This ball game is tied.
Oh, that was just a big missed pitch from Keck. The power pitch will bite you in the end. That's tough when it goes right over the heart of the plate like that. But Jam's an elite hitter. He's not going to miss that. Absolutely crushed.
There have been a few tricky pitches in this game, but that one, Jam, you said it. He did not miss it. Up steps the locked-in Kent Norwest, who's looking to give the Surfers the sweep and a big win in Game 2 of this match of the week. Justice for all, now at that 1.0 whip. Curveball, weakly dribbled to Lozano, picks it up, throws it to first. That's out number 1. Brings up Kurt Richardson, batting in the 8-hole, 1 for 3 here tonight. 1 out and nobody on. Big swing and a miss there on the inside changeup. The 0-1. Swung on towards left field. Officer looking up. It's off the wall. Runner's heading towards second. Thinks about it. Goes back to first. So a very long, loud, nerve-wracking single there for Jampaladin. And quick zoner's day will be done as Roland Gallagher comes in to pinch hit against the tense Justice for All.
Yeah, this is tough. The closer's starting to diminish as well in stamina pretty quickly once he gets up around 15 pitches. So Keck needs to make his pitches, hit his spots, get the outcomes he wants here.
4-bar pressure here for Gallagher. Drives that one foul into the dugout. The 2-2. Gets away from the catcher. That'll allow the winning run to advance to second base.
That's not what you need there, but the 4 bars of pressure perhaps contributing.
Laces that one into the glove of the leaping Frazier. Runner gets back to second just in time, but that's the second out.
I have no idea how he caught that. That was absolutely reactionary from Keck.
He willed that out into existence right there. Justice for All up to neutral mojo after getting that much-needed out for the tack piece. Curveball in there for a strike against Mew Cochran, who's looking to send the Surfers home with a sweep. That one's crushed to deep right field. Gavlik going back, turns around in the last second to make the catch. And for the second game in this series, we have free baseball. Top of the 10th coming at you.
Oh, geez, here we go again. The meat of the order steps up for the tack piece, unable to close it out in the 9th. Just a huge home run from Jampaladin to tie it.
And the tack piece deep into their bullpen now with a tired closer and just one reliever left. Keck chases the first pitch there. More trouble for the Surfers' second basewoman. Is able to collect it, throws it to first in time for out number 1. Brings up the tense Steve Ockman to face off against Alvin Maynard. First pitch in there for a strike on the outside part of the plate. The 0-1 way outside. Righty versus lefty here for Ockman. Swings at that one, chasing outside of the zone. Dribbles it just foul to the left of home plate. That one misses low and inside. The 2-2 here to Ockman. Weak contact towards the hole, but plenty of time for DeJesus to range over, catch it before it hits the ground. Out number 2 brings up Jacob Frazier. 2 outs and nobody on here. Tie ball game, 3 apiece here in the top of the 10th at the Emerald Diamond. Big swing and a foul ball on the screwball off the plate for Frazier. Whiffer trade activates the 0-2 in the dirt. Maynard delivers the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Chased him with the high inside heat. And now 2, 3, 4 batters due up for the Surfers here in the bottom of the 10th, looking to walk it off. Beck is 0 for 3 in this game, number 2. Dribbles this one slowly to Frazier, hustles over, makes the throw to first for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out, brings up Pond Nielsen as the closer, Justice for All. Still on the mound here with 21 pitches thrown. Stats starting to come down. That one belted to deep center field! Pond Nielsen gives the Surfers the sweep!
There it is, the walk-off home run. Well done from Jampaladin. That heater was middle in. He's not going to miss it. Tough
And
loss
with
for the tack piece.
And with that slowly deteriorating, or how fast the closer's stats can come down, a bitter pill to swallow there for Keck. He played such a great series there. Kept Jampaladin, one of the best players in the league, so closely with an amazing job of pitching and some good batting to boot. Unfortunately for Keck, he was not able to shut down what ended up being Jampaladin's explosive home run potential and giving up that lead in the 9th inning. It just fell Jampaladin's way. He manifested that sweep into existence, able to win both games in tonight's match of the week in extras.
Yeah, in extra innings there. I mean, his pitching's been carrying him, I think, through this season. We didn't see a lot of offense from either team in both of these games tonight. I think maybe the nerves of the match of the week playing into it. But Jam's home run potential, like you said there, did kind of show through. That one where he tied the game, a tough missed pitch from Keck. Sometimes they land right on the corner for the strikeout. Sometimes they go right down the middle, and that's the name of the tune in Super Mega Baseball. So props to Keck for putting up a good fight throughout the entire series tonight. But Jampaladin able to clutch it out and get it done. That's a mark of a good player to be able to wait for your pitch and hit it hard. That diminishing closer, Justice for All, just was not the guy to shut the door.
Unfortunate sweep there for Keck, having to take that, falling down to 500. He's now at 10-10 on the season with just, I believe, 14 games left for him to play in this season. Going to try to stay above that 500 line to lock in a playoff spot. We'll see as this race tightens how things shake out in these last couple of weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be very, very tight throughout the entirety of the standings, I think. All the middle players have a lot of shaking up to do. I don't think we still have really a full picture of who's the shoe-in for the playoffs or not. So I think week 5, week 6 are really going to be telling. And then as things wrap up on week 7, we'll have everything locking in. But the season starts to move really quickly, especially at this portion. A lot of people are over halfway done, as both of these players now are. And their respective positions are going to start to take shape.
Anything can happen in these last few weeks of the league, and as I've said before, this is a league where anyone can beat anyone.
Yeah, absolutely. We almost saw it tonight. We could have saw a split. We could have saw a sweep in either direction. Really, it was a very, very tight knit pair of games, and that's what you want to see on primetime for sure. I mean, these were true pitchers duels. I think both these guys went for it on the mound using the pitches well. A lot of power pitching. There's always a lot of talk about different philosophies on how to use that on the mound, and we just saw I believe Jam uses it as well, but we saw Keck going at it tonight completely, and it was well done by both teams, utilizing sequencing, velocity, all that stuff. It was fun to watch.
Very fun to watch. We had a ton of fun broadcasting these games, I should say, and we hope you had a lot of fun watching them as well. If you enjoyed this Match of the Week broadcast, be sure to give us a follow so you get notified the next time we go live. We should be back at you with another Match of the Week next Sunday. And tomorrow, do we have a weekly roundup, Dwayne?
We actually will not be having the weekly roundup tomorrow in observance of the Home Run Derby and the All-Star Game later this week. And usually once we get to midweek, it starts to be a little late for the whole show and the Power Rankings release. So we are going to release an updated Power Rankings graphic for you guys on Monday with the Power Rankings so everybody can see how everything shifted over the week. But there will be no roundup this week. We'll probably pack all the extra plays into an extra long roundup the following week. So enjoy the All-Star Game and the Home Run Derby for the MLB tomorrow night.
Yep, that's going to do it for us here on the XBL Match of the Week. Thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to stay up to date on matchups and games in the XBL, if you want to see that updated Power Rankings graphic that will be released tomorrow, or are just interested in playing yourself, please consider joining our Discord. The link is in the Twitch channel description, and it is the perfect meeting place for fans and players alike of Super Mega Baseball 3. Thank you so much, Dwayne, for joining me in tonight's cast and for producing. Thank you for Urban for providing the voiceover at the beginning of the broadcast. From everybody here at the XBL, we hope you have a wonderful night. Stay safe and healthy out there.
Have a great night, everybody.